Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Dear students of class 11th, this class is meant for class 11th student. Since you are new to the political science, you have opted now political science as one of the subjects. You will find difficulty in grasping the political concepts in understanding the political terminology in the beginning. But with the passage of time, you will grasp up all the things and you will learn the political terminology. It is human brain. It can accommodate everything with the passage of time. Dear students, you are connected to us virtually, not physically. Irony is that schools are shut from 21st of September. Some partial mode of schooling is functioning. You must come to the school to receive guidance and counseling from your teachers so that you can crack the coming examinations with ease and also can develop something good in the subject, whether it's a political science, it's English, it's Urdu, whatever subject you have. Dear students, today we are dealing with the political philosophy of the Indian Constitution. Dear students, in 1933, the first Prime Minister of India, so it is pre-independence period, in 1933, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who became the first Prime Minister of India, pre-India then, had written in the article that only solution to the political struggle of India lies in drafting the Constitution of India, and that should be pow- drafted by the Constituent Assembly, popularly elected by the people. But according to him, the Constituent Assembly does not mean people only, or representatives only, or the lawyers only. It means that should nation should be on a move. It it should leave all old traditions, old political traditions. Possibly, it should develop a new structure, a new social structure, and a new political setup where we will draft the constitution without the interference of others, and we should govern our people, and people should govern the country, and they should frame their own government within within the limits or within the rules that should be well mentioned in the constitution. And this is only the solution to the political struggle. So he meant that the political struggle, its solution lies in the framing of Indian constitution. Dear students, in the Constituent Assembly simply means the framers of the Indian Constitution. There were some political experts like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru himself, G.B. Pant, Sardar Patel, Maulana Abu Kalam Azad, and according to Austin, these are the oligarchy in the Constituent Assembly. So finally, this Constituent Assembly met first time on 1946. It took 2 years, 11 months, 18 days to complete the Constitution. On 26th of November 1949, the Constitution was adopted by the Constitution Assembly. However, it came into effect on 26th of January 1950. But the philosophy of the Constitution is that the old bondage, that old hierarchy, or old system, or old tyranny there were we watching should be abolished by the new sets of laws, and there should be equality, there should be fraternity, there should be brotherhood, and always there should be the governance that should be on the basis of law or the rule of the law. Dear students, the constitution, the philosophy of the constitution is that all should be equal in the eyes of law. The equality should get promoted, and all should be treated equally by law. Dear students, so the philosophy of the Indian Constitution is that We should leave the old traditions, we should leave the old structures, or we should leave the unlawful activities that were going in the past, and we should govern ourselves by a definite set of rules. And the old bondages, old customs, old tyrannical things, these should be abolished. So the philosophy of the Indian Constitution is that a country should be governed according to set rules, and whatever the going was going in the past, it should be abolished, and the new country should develop, new nation should be developed, and that should be based on equality, where there would be nothing about the law. Dear students, on 26th of January 1950, finally our constitution came into being. The opening words of the constitution, that is where the actual philosophies of the constitution is given, that is the preamble. The preamble of the Indian constitution declares that India is a sovereign country, it is democratic and a republic. That means all the sovereign, all powers lies in the hands of the people, and all are the equal. How, but actually the preamble is an introduction in which the aims and objectives of the Constitution are given. So the aims and objectives of the Constitution are that the law should prevail there, law should treat treat everyone equal, and there should be always the rule of the law, and no person, no authority should be above the law. This is the what the philosophy of the Indian Constitution, political philosophy of the Indian Constitution is. Their students, so they, if you want to define the Constitution, you have to remember in simple that it is the body of laws according to which a state is governed. Dear students, hope you might have grasped the concept. In case of any confusion, you can call me on my number that is well in your position. And better is to put extra efforts, do extra hard work, and see these things on your available reference book of political science. I hope you will pass good marks in the coming examinations and you will cross every barrier. My prayers are with you. Thanks. Be balanced.